Actually, I have wanted to open a coffee shop since I was in high school. And when I was in college, I worked at a coffee shop. And then after college, when I moved to DC, I worked for a couple different coffee companies. And kind of all through that time, I just really was taking notes on sort of what our ultimate vision would be to open a place. And actually, my wife also worked at a coffee shop in college and after college. And so when we got married, we knew that this was something we wanted to do. So it sort of was, a decade in the making by the time we actually opened our doors. It's great on the Pennsylvania Turnpike when you're trying to get to my in-laws' house, but in my day-to-day life, I don't really I get free coffee here, so I don't have a reason. I think in this part of the country, Starbucks has a sort of a reputation, like just a step above like McDonald's. I mean, like there's a lot of people that don't really see Starbucks as being, especially coffee. They see it as just another sort of quick place to get, coffee or pastry or whatever. And I think what we try to do is really take it to another level and really have a superior product and as well as a superior sort of experience. So I think that we really strive to educate our customers to provide more of a customer service experience as well as the best coffee we know how to do. Yeah, I mean, I think that we, even just this morning on the way here, I was thinking about how thankful I am for the staff that we have been able to put together over the last 5 years, and really we've somehow attracted people that care about other people, that care about the product that we make, and I think that can really set you apart. I think that can really, having a great product is one thing, but having nice people that work together well and interact with our customers well really takes it to another level. So I think that a lot of our success is attributed to the quality of our staff. I have a son that turns 3 tomorrow, so my typical day involves waking up with him, typically trying to entertain him until my wife wakes up, and then making coffee, and that's sort of. I spent a lot of years never drinking coffee at home, and I think that I sort of rediscovered the joy of having that. In terms of when I actually start working, every day is different. Every day is. Some days I'm dry. I go to all 3 of our cafes and meet with our staff. Some days I'm sort of holed up in the corner of our office at home, and then every once in a while actually we'll come in and work a whole shift at one of our shops. But yeah, every day is a little different. I think that one of the most rewarding things for me is when this is related to our staff, like the moments that I recognize, like what our goals being sort of achieved through the people that work with us. And actually last week we have a scholarship that we're sending someone to Nicaragua in February, and so we asked our staff, if you're interested in going, put together like a letter explaining why you are deserving or why this will impact your work for us, and so earlier this week I read through all the different applications, and it was really amazing to just read how dedicated a number of our staff are to our goals and our mission, and learning more, and so they can better serve our customers and better make a wonderful product. And that was just a really just sort of awesome example of this is why I do what I do. Like, having a team of people that really care about what we're shooting for. The quality of the product, customer service, education, honesty, and sustainability. And so I think that one of our, we try to set up from day one, those are the things that we're about. Like, we want to make a quality product, we want to serve it with care, we want to do right by our vendors and our employees. We want to be able to do right by by the planet and the farmers that grow our coffee, and be able to pass along a fair price to them. And so I think we are constantly sort of evaluating if we're achieving those goals, and have to shift aspects of our business to really attack those things. Well, I think everything's everything's going to be different. I mean, I think that we try to, particularly as we've expanded our business in a second shop and a third shop, we've tried to really build it into the space itself, and make it really easy to. Sustainability is something that if you can make a system that integrates your sort of sustainability mission, then you don't have to think about it as much. I mean, it's just part of what you do every day. Like, you get into the habit of, you have like the landfill bin and the compost bin and the recycling bin, and once you get trained on how to store it, you just do it right, and you don't have to think about it. And once you only have the right kind of light bulbs, you only ever put in the right kind of light bulbs. And so I think that a lot of it is just trying to set up our systems so that it's just natural to do those things right. And even things like customer service is, if you have a culture of customer service, or a culture of like creating a quality product, and you're a new staff member, then it's going to be very easy to catch that, and sort of be transformed into that, the culture that's already happening. Kind of right around the time when we were opening that a number of the paper cup manufacturers were starting to come out with compostable cups and lids, and so we decided that we wanted to see, locally, if there was anyone that could receive that and actually compost. I think it was something that we really decided we wanted to pursue, and it took some time to kind of find the right company to do that with. And but now that we've been doing it for a while, like, it's just kind of ingrained into our day-to-day process, and we hope to kind of continue, in any other ventures that we would do. We would want to make sure that's at the kind of core of what we're doing. I think when we first implemented the composting, we did get a lot of people that noticed and reacted. I think that since we've been doing it for so long, people don't really comment about it anymore, because they've also sort of learned how to do it and don't really think about it anymore. I think that in the coffee business, I think you're dealing with a lot of people in this industry that are naturally people that care about the environment. They're people that care about fair trade or organics, and have so by extension, I think that composting is tied in with that. So you have a lot of customers that are looking for another way to sort of care for the environment and sort of do well by the planet and stuff. So it's sort of a natural fit in this industry where it might not be as much burger plates or something that people don't really associate with those other sort of things. But just as we have a dedication to getting organic coffee or shade grown coffee or fairly traded coffee, I think that on this end of things, being people to compost is important. Where to start? I mean, I think that having traveled recently to San Francisco and seeing how the citywide composting program is just, again, like it's part of what they do, and it's something that has become part of every citizen's daily sort of life. It would be amazing to make composting more of a part of what people are used to doing as at the forefront of their minds. I think that in the 10 years that I've lived in DC, I think there's been a lot of, whether it's the expansion of bike lanes or just sort of other initiatives that have kind of come up that have, I don't know, changed the way the city kind of works. I mean, they're baby steps, but I think that they're good steps in the right direction. What I love about DC and what I've loved about DC for the last 10, 11 years I've lived here is the way that we're sort of at this crossroads, and the city is changing a lot, and it's a really fascinating time to be here and to witness how the city is evolving, and in some respect to actually be a part of that evolution in business. And I think it's just been a really fascinating time to be in the city, and I think that I just really, I just love the city. I love the, just the way that it's evolving, the way that it's changing, and it's just really interesting to me. It's probably not a very good answer, but I think I feel like I'm sort of a student of cities and sort of urban life.